I welcome you. We have an amazing lineup for you today, amazing performances, amazing keynote speakers. So sit back and enjoy. Thank you once more for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Amira. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and cherished participants. We welcome you to the vibrant and transformative celebration of the 3rd edition of the National Arts in Health Week in Nigeria. This week-long festival is a testament to the tireless dedication of artists and health practitioners across Nigeria, its diaspora, and through the collaborative nature of the global arts in health community who have passionately forged an environment where creativity becomes a powerful instrument for healing and well-being. Drawing upon the remarkable achievements of our previous editions, we reflect on the extraordinary journey that has brought us to this moment. From the inaugural declaration by the Federal Ministry of Health, marking a historic milestone in the integration of arts and health practice, to the dynamic leadership of National Arts and Health Week pioneer and inaugural chair, Kunle Adewale, who's the founder of Arts in Medicine Projects and the member of the steering committee for the Jamil Arts in Health Lab, which is co-founded by the WHO. Each step has propelled us forward on our mission to transform lives through the arts. I was fortunate enough to chair the 2nd edition of the National Arts and Health Week Nigeria last year, which was themed Arts and Human Connection, Uniting Through Creativity. Our aim was to promote the use of arts in healthcare globally, focusing on research, innovation, and the launch of the Social Prescribing Network in Nigeria. The event featured keynotes on commissioning arts and health cross-sector engagements by Belinda Holden, Managing Director of the Yinka Shonibare Foundation, and social prescribing by Dr. Bodgan. The conference also focused on technology and play with talks on creative aging, art and technology, highlighting the importance of digital equity for Nigerian seniors and gains for health through digital play for mental health promotion. The National Arts and Health Week in Nigeria provided an opportunity to raise awareness about the benefits of art in healthcare and to encourage more healthcare professionals to incorporate art into their practice. The role of art in public health was discussed extensively with an in-depth focus on community health and the sickle cell perspective. Dr. Nisha Sanjani, who you'll be hearing from later in the week, also introduced the newly opened Jamil Arts and Health Lab in collaboration with the WHO organization, an organization she helped to co-found. I enjoyed attending events in Lagos last year, including a workshop at the Lagos State Teaching Hospital psychiatric unit facilitated by Nengi Omuku as part of the Art in Healing Initiative, TAO, and also musical performance by the Arts in Medicine Orchestra at the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Lagos. I also enjoyed seeing events across Nigeria, including those facilitated by our Southeast Nigeria Chair, Ambassador Kent. This year, we will be focusing on arts and the environment through our stakeholder event, which is happening later today, I believe in Ife. And we believe that it really underscores the vital role of artistic expression in fostering a deeper connection with nature and promoting holistic well-being. Driven by our shared commitment to sustainability and environmental stewardship, we come together to explore how the arts can inspire positive change and promote environmental consciousness. From eco-friendly art installations to immersive experiences that connect us with the rhythm of nature, our program promises to inspire, educate, and ignite meaningful dialogue. In addition to our focus on the environment, we remain steadfast in our commitment to promoting art-based interventions in healthcare and fostering collaboration between different sectors. By recognizing the interconnectedness of human health and the health of our planet, we can create a more sustainable, resilient, and compassionate society for generations to come. As we come together today to celebrate the National Arts and Health Week, let us reaffirm our dedication to using the power of art to heal, inspire, and transform lives. Together, let us embark on the journey of discovery and renewal as we seek to create a healthier, more vibrant world for all. So I think from here, I'm going to allow for us to see just a snippet from last year's edition of the National Arts and Health Week.
In Nigeria, we all love a good song and a dance, and we know that song, singing, dancing, and art has a positive effect on our mental and emotional well-being. And what National Arts and Health Week is just goes on to further cement that by showing the evidence that arts actually does play a role in our healing and our well-being. And what we want to do is put back our health and well-being into the hands of the general public, recognizing that our healthcare systems are often swamped and they're having to deal with a lot of pressure from people coming in looking to get better. But what you will find is that if people are connecting, if they're socializing, if they have access to arts and health, that they're in good positions for them to heal and so we say that art does not necessarily cure people, but it does encourage and foster environments for healing. And that's what we've been able to do, and that's what we're continuing to show through National Arts and Health Week.
National Arts and Health Week has been extraordinary. We've had a chance to visit practitioners working in hospitals and rehabilitation clinics and elder care facilities, and you just see how joyful it becomes in a room when people are able to express themselves through art, when they're able to find some way of engaging with their own creativity and understanding deeply for themselves that they are more than whatever diagnosis they're carrying, they're more than whatever condition they're living, they're also artists, they're in touch with their own creative spirit. The entire atmosphere changes. I just feel very privileged and very blessed to have been given a chance to see the wide range of practices on the ground and to be able to hear from experts about what the actual science is behind the arts and how it contributes to our psychological, physical, and social health and well-being. So it's been absolutely inspiring.
This has been a fantastic experience for me. Attending this conference was really insightful for me because I'm now beginning to think more critically about my practice and how I present my narratives to my audience, how to measure the impact of what I'm actually doing.
As artists, the reason why people don't believe that art can be therapeutic or can bring about healing is because what we're looking for is not really healing. What we're looking for is curing. People want cure, but healing is about possibility. For me, it's about existing in that state.
The healing process is a work of art, spreading finely through the body, driven by science. Medicine isn't just a science. And part of the art is basically getting to the patient's bedside and just asking, what's your name? And saying to the patient, this is what I want to do for you this morning. Just a simple act of holding the patient's hand. The simple act of just basically saying, do you like the color of the beddings? Should we change it? If we therefore have that understanding, the way we couch our curriculum right from medical school would then matter.
Cultural identity is a measure of health, of community health and individual health. So there's this revolution happening around the world. What is awe? Awe is standing in front of a beautiful scene and suddenly finding yourself as a very small part of a larger whole. And the feeling that you get when you realize that that smallness doesn't diminish us, it reconnects us, and it gives us a sense of elation.
What's your outlook on life? And how does art affect this? It's called butterfly. When we look at the butterfly, we just see them expressing their colors and just flying about and showcasing beauty. And each and every one of us has that in us. We have a talent, we have a passion or a desire to just showcase beauty and make the world better by just being here. The song is just talking about being a butterfly and flying freely and expressing yourself. So I hope you enjoy. Butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, fly away, away, away. And don't stop flying. Open your mind, breathe in. Welcome to the world you're seeing. Thank you.
Hi again. Last year's event was simply stunning, wasn't it? Forgive me, I forgot to introduce myself earlier. My name is Amira Ibrahim, and I'm the essay to the Honorable Minister of Art, Culture, and the Creative Economy, and I'll be one of your hosts for the event today.
Thanks, Amira. Joined by me, Oyindamola Faithful. I am the current director for the Center for Contemporary Arts in Lagos, and I'm also director of special projects with Arts in Medicine projects and Arts in Medicine Fellowship. And also I was the previous chair for the National Arts in Health Week. It's really exciting to be kicking off this week again. So just repeating some of my sentiments earlier for those that are just joining. I'm so excited to be here and that we're in our third edition, and it's great seeing people joining from all over the world. I'm seeing Gainsborough. Please do write your name and your whereabouts in the chat. We will try and be as responsive as possible as well to conversations in the chat, and also welcome questions as well. Next on our program, we're actually going to be hearing from some of our frontliners. During the COVID pandemic, we all know how much we had to lean on the frontliners as healthcare professionals in some of the isolation centers and the hospitals. But as Arts in Medicine, we also called upon them to help us to record a song, something that would speak of hope, that would speak to the times, and something that would actually be something that we could call upon even long after the pandemic, and something that as many of you, if you've been through the Arts Medicine Fellowship, you've probably heard it, but for those who are hearing it for the first time, it honestly is a truly encouraging a song. So I'm going to ask that we just play the song from the frontliners now.
No matter how dark the night may be, morning would surely come. After the rainfall, sun would shine again. Don't lose hope.
Hand in hand, yes, we can make the world a better place. Help is not so far, only just look within.
Sometimes don't last forever, you would come out way more stronger.
Don't you give up, don't let go, we're all in this together.
Just how we thought it over, from being in the life of sickness to the minds of Maranganes. Our call runs over. We are rising like a phoenix from the ashes in pandemic, not an end. And we keep the hope alive. We storm in tears, we ride, we stand for sure. Together in law, because we care. Just so you know you're not alone.
Hi again. Okay, so next up we have Mr. Christopher Bailey from the World Health Organization, who is the Arts and Health Lead and also the co-founder of the Jamil Health Art Lab. We will be hearing a goodwill message from him any second now. Thank you.
My name is Christopher Bailey. I'm the Arts and Health Lead at the World Health Organization. It's great to be with you on this opening ceremony of the National Arts and Health Week of Nigeria with the Honorable Ministers of Culture and the Creative Economy and the Honorable Minister of Health, as well as all my great colleagues and friends in Nigeria. Thank you so much. I've learned so much in Nigeria. Last year, when I visited Lagos. As you can see from my virtual background, that's a photo I took of the lagoon. I learned, very specifically in the setting how Nigerians are using the arts in medicine, in health. And a simple example would be in the Institute for Sickle Cell Anemia, how the use of music and dance could unblock the blood dams that are often caused by that disease. When you're in the deep aesthetics flow, it would create a dopamine effect, which would actually dilate the blood vessels and relieve the pain. That's just one concrete example in a specific Nigerian and African context. In another context, visiting a children's hospital and talking to the staff on how when children would be brought in originally, when the walls were blank, they would see the spare walls, they would smell the medical smells, and they would automatically have a triggered fear response and begin to cry. And the simple act of painting balloons and animals and clowns on the wall to make it a more friendly and welcoming place, suddenly not only were the children comfortable being there, but they began to ask to have their birthday parties in that hospital, which is a wonderful indicator of success. We're going to have to add that to our measurement framework. And I also remember having a wonderful conversation with a theater leader who was from the north of the country. And as we sipped herbal tea at twilight, he would describe what it was like to grow up in a remote village in the north of Nigeria, and how he was trained as part of a tribal approach to the arts, where this distinction of health and art and social activity was completely blurred. They were all one and the same thing. They hadn't been artificially divided. And the more I listened to him talking about his memories of doing the dances and the songs and the narrative that he grew up with in the village setting, the more I began to feel like I was getting a short course in African aesthetics and how this holistic approach to health and being and society was something that the rest of the world actually could learn from. So my interest in Nigeria is not just supporting the development and well-being of Nigerians, but to have the honor of having your knowledge shared so that I can let other people know about the wonderful practices that you're doing for the benefit of all. So have a wonderful week. Have an exciting, thrilling, entertaining, and stimulating time. And I hope that all of us come away from it feeling armed to be more resilient, to be able to help each other build those bonds of connection and achieve together, not just merely surviving, but thriving together in the best possible lives for ourselves and our loved ones. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Christopher. It's such an honor to have you join us. Next up, we have an amazing musical performance by Chirumi, who is a musician and a global arts fellow. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, welcome once again. My name is Chiremi and I'm live at the studio here in Port Harcourt. Thank you so much for joining. I'll be performing a song I wrote titled Deepest, Warmest Love. And this song says that no matter where we're at life, we should make sure that what we're given is our deepest, warmest love, especially to those who do not have the opportunities that we do. Enjoy. Walking through the streets, I'm more aware that if I must love, I must give. That's so the very blind can push down those walls, and the lame rule the world as kings. For this I must give. Sooner or later we should know. Oh, that we can try and try to show. Oh, that all we can give is nothing less than our deepest, deepest, warmest love. 10 talents ain't or none discovered still, yet an ounce of will suffice. That's so this little child can run wild and free, and his dreams become reality. For this I must be, for this I must give. Oh, sooner or later we should know. Oh, that we can try and try to show. Oh, that all we can give is nothing less than our deepest, deepest, warmest love. Than our deepest, deepest, warmest love. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening. My name is Chiremi. Bye.
Thank you, Chirumi. That was so beautiful. Honestly, I wish you all the best in your career. Next up, I have the absolute honor of introducing our keynote speaker, who is a phenomenal woman. dedicated to her work, dedicated to the arts and culture industry, and she's just amazing, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker, Honorable Minister Hannatu Musa Musawa. My boss.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is with really great pleasure and enthusiasm that I welcome you to the National Arts and Health Week Nigeria 2024. This stands as a testament to our unwavering commitment to fostering community well-being through the transformative power of the arts. It is a celebration of intergenerational, intercultural, interdisciplinary collaborations that intertwine the realm of the art, health, weaving a tapestry of healing and hope all across our nation. This initiative, conceived with vision and purpose, really does find its root in the inaugural National Arts and Health Conference held in Lagos on May 26, 2021. Since the inception of that, the National Arts and Health Week has evolved into a beacon of light. It has illuminated the path towards holistic health and wellness for all Nigerians all over the country. Today, as we mark the third edition of the NAHW Nigeria, we stand on the shoulders of giants, visionaries, innovators, pioneers, heroes, patriots, who have dedicated their lives to the intersection of arts and health. It is through their tireless efforts and unwavering commitment that we are able to curate this transformative experience, enriching the lives of individuals and communities all across the nation. With profound reverence to the transformative power of art, I will address you today on the indispensable role it plays in health, well-being, and in therapy. As we gather here today, we will recognize that art really does transcend the boundaries of mere aesthetic expression. It is a profound instrument of healing, resilience, self-discovery, and good mental health. As art serves as a universal language, that speaks to the depths of the human experience, from the stroke of a paintbrush to the very rhythm of a small melody. It has a remarkable ability to evoke emotion, stimulate imagination, and transcend barriers of language and culture. In the realm of health and well-being, this intrinsic power of art becomes a potent catalyst for transforming all the societies. At its very core, art therapy harnesses the creative process to facilitate psychological healing and personal growth. Through painting, drawing, sculpturing, and other artistic modalities, all individuals are provided with a safe and supportive space to explore their thoughts, their emotions, and all of their different diverse experiences. Art therapy empowers individuals to externalize internal struggles, gain insight into their inner world, and cultivate resilience in the face of dire adversity. Moreover, art serves as a powerful medium for communication and expression, particularly for those who may struggle to articulate their thoughts and emotions verbally. For individuals grappling with mental health challenges, trauma, or even chronic illnesses, art provides a non-verbal outlet for self-expression, allowing them to communicate complex feelings and experiences that may otherwise remain unspoken. Beyond the realm of therapy, art plays a pivotal role in promoting holistic well-being and enhancing the quality of life. Engaging with art, whether through viewing, creating, or participating, has been shown to reduce stress. It can alleviate symptoms of anxiety and depression, and it can foster a sense of connection and belonging. In healthcare settings, the integration of art into patient care environments has been associated with improved patient outcomes, enhanced patient satisfaction, and a more conducive healing environment. As we navigate the complexities of this very difficult modern life that we all operate in, it is imperative that we recognize and harness the therapeutic potential of art to promote mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. By embracing art as a fundamental aspect of healthcare and wellness, we have the opportunity to cultivate resilience, foster healing, and nurture the human spirit. Let us reaffirm our commitment to championing the transformative power of art in health, well-being, and in therapy. Together, let us harness the boundless potential of art to inspire hope, ignite creativity, and cultivate a brighter, more compassionate future for all of us, even beyond the boundaries of Nigeria. Throughout the course of this week, we embark on a journey of exploration, innovation, and of enlightenment. Through a diverse array of workshops, seminars, exhibitions, performances, we endeavor to unlock the transformative potential of the arts, inspiring healing, resilience, and social cohesion. As we delve into the rich tapestry of the curated events and activities, let us all embrace the spirit of collaboration, innovation, and that of inclusivity. Let us harness the transformative potential of the arts to inspire healing, foster resilience, and ignite the flames of hope in the hearts of all those who will participate. I am deeply honored to announce the NAHW is brought to you in collaboration with esteemed partners, including the Federal Ministry of Art, Culture, and Creative Economy, the Global Arts and Medicine Fellowship, the Ministry of Health, and the Hu Jamil Arts and Health Lab. Together, we set the stage for collective action, harnessing the power of creativity and that of compassion to nurture the well-being of all of our society. In closing, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you who have taken the time out today to join us, for your unwavering dedication, your commitment to the noble cause of arts and health. Together, let us charge forward with renewed vigor and determination, knowing that our collective efforts have the power to shape a brighter, healthier future for generations to come. I thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate that keynote address from the Honourable Minister, just further iterating the commitment of the Ministry to arts and health practice and to collaboration. And I think that that's a very important part. When we're talking about arts and health, we are thinking about collaboration, we're thinking about cross-sector, and that health does not only happen within hospitals, but actually happens in between check-ins and checkups, between surgeries, between pharmacy trips, that actually healthcare happens through our relationships, through our environments, through our opportunities. And so it's really great hearing that the ministry is committed to continuing on the great work that's been happening in the National Arts and Health Week so far over the years, and also committed to all the great activities that are going to happen this week. So again, for those of you that are just joining, my name's Oyindamola Faithful. I am one of the compares for the opening ceremony, and I'm joined by Amira Ibrahim, who is also the essay to the Minister of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy. So from here, we're going to go on to brain health. And I think it's important when we're talking about brain health, we are thinking about aging, for instance, but we all have to start thinking about, how we're looking after our brains even now. But I'm going to let our tech team share a little bit about what we've been doing in the area of creative aging and brain health for seniors in Nigeria.
Korrespondenten eine Entdeckung gemacht, die wir unglaublich spannend fanden. Virtual Reality, virtuelle Realität in Seniorenheimen. holt Menschen mit Demenz wieder ins Leben zurück, bringt sie dazu, sich zu erinnern, gedanklich zu reisen. Die Idee hatte ein Kunsttherapeut in der Wirtschaftsmetropole Lagos. Ob das funktionieren kann, sehen Sie selbst.
In diesem Altersheim von Lagos findet eine ganz besondere Aktivität statt.
Welche Arbeit hattest du, als du jung warst?
Ich habe auf einem Bauernhof gearbeitet.
Die alten Menschen werden über ihre Jugend, ihren Beruf und ihre Hobbys befragt.
Ich mochte lesen und schwimmen.
Ich will nicht lügen. Ich habe gern geküsst.
Ziel ist es, Erinnerungen zu wecken und das Gehirn anzuregen. Das geschieht mit Hilfe von VR-Headsets, die der Künstler Kunle Adewale mitgebracht hat. Er zeigt den Menschen Videos, die mit ihrer Vergangenheit zusammenhängen.
Da, ich setze es dir auf.
Dieser 75-Jährige, ein ehemaliger Soldat, reagiert sofort.
Präsentiert das Gewehr. Stillgestanden.
Und das sieht er. Es ist ein Sprung zurück in die Vergangenheit.
Auf diese Weise werden ihre kognitiven Fähigkeiten angeregt. Das bringt die alten Menschen dazu, sich zu bewegen, Übungen zu machen und fröhlich zu sein. Das sind wichtige Erfahrungen.
Demente vergessen manchmal die Gesichter ihrer Kinder oder von geliebten Menschen. Durch die virtuelle Realität und die Videos können sie sich wieder erinnern.
Kunle bietet diese Aktivität in mehreren Altersheimen an, doch die wenigsten Nigerianer können sich einen Heimplatz leisten. Und so geht der Künstler auch zu den Menschen nach Hause in die Arbeiterviertel von Lagos.
Erinnerst du dich an das letzte Mal, als wir auf Chief Ebenezer getanzt haben?
Musik und Tanz sind wichtige Hilfsmittel. Die 95-jährige Deborah spricht gleich darauf an.
Oh, toll, dieser Stil.
Als ich jung war, konnte ich auf jede Musik tanzen. Ich habe wirklich gut getanzt. Alle wollten mich tanzen sehen.
Jetzt sucht Kunle nach einer Finanzierung für sein Projekt. Er will ein Unternehmen gründen und mehr VR-Headsets kaufen, damit noch mehr alte Menschen in ihre Vergangenheit reisen können, so wie Deborah.
Charlie Hebdo.
So for those of you who don't speak German, and I have to say, I can just about say Guten Tag. I'll talk you through what you just witnessed there. Kunle Adewale, who is also, one of the pioneers of National Arts and Health Week, has been working with various elderly care homes within Lagos, including the elderly care home that you saw here, which was located in Maryland, and introducing virtual reality. When we're thinking about virtual reality, oftentimes we think about young people and gaming, but there's an opportunity to utilize it for its therapeutic benefits. As you witnessed in the video, a lot of the headsets have been installed with older footage, either films or music videos, things that those in care could relate to. So many of the patients there were experiencing dementia, and with dementia, you experience memory loss, but you can be triggered to remember things that may seem to have been forgotten through video stimulation, through music stimulation, through immersion. And that's what Kunle has been able to do through these virtual reality interventions in elderly care homes. And it's something that we continue to do as well as National Arts and Health Week and Arts and Medicine projects as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, I think I've seen a few people that have mentioned that they work in the digital space. Then that's, something I'd definitely say reach out to us about getting involved in and learning a bit more about the practice. And if it's maybe something that you don't know, but it sparks something in you, of course, we have the Arts in Medicine Fellowship, which is a global fellowship which trains around arts and health practices for doctors, healthcare professionals, students, artists, arts professionals as well. It gives you the tools you need to do interventions, to facilitate interventions, should I say, in your communities, one of which is around digital health as well. I think we can move on from here. We'll move on to the first of our talks for this afternoon session, and that would be facilitated by and I hope, I'm a little bit early, but let's see if we have the Honorable Minister for Health, Professor Mohammed Ali Pate. I might be a little bit early. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see you and hear you perfectly.
All right, very good. Well, thank you. I'd like to really congratulate the team that has put this together, the National Arts in Health Week, really a phenomenal event. I'm glad to participate from the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. Thanks, Honourable Minister of Arts and Creative Economy, for those wonderful remarks. I think you have covered and led a very important sort of reason for why this week in particular is relevant to celebrate, and that this is the third edition of that. From us in the health sector, we consider health as a complete state of mental and physical well-being, not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Health, not only do we look at treatment of diseases, but also preventing them. In the context of our agenda in health in Nigeria today, we're aiming to save lives, reduce physical and financial pain, produce health, and do it for all Nigerians. The role of arts and the creative sector touches on three of those key objectives in terms of reducing physical pain, in terms of producing health, physical health, but also mental health, the stock of health and well-being in our society, including spiritual well-being, and also to do it for all Nigerians. So I'm really encouraged to see and listen to the incredible artists that have already played in this conversation. I want to thank you and encourage you to keep it up. And we in the health sector will continue to support this effort through our various institutions in the federal hospitals, working with states, but also through other channels. So thank you very much for allowing us to join in and help this event to be successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And it's so nice to have representatives from the right at the top, with both Minister of Health and the Minister of Arts and Culture and Creative Economy. It just shows a commitment that this government has to fostering the kind of health and well-being that can take place through the utilization of arts. And we also recognize that in Nigeria, but in many countries, healthcare systems are often oversaturated. So we've got lots of patients, but not enough doctors, or not enough opportunities for them to access healthcare. So we must think about ways where we can utilize communities, utilize the arts as spaces where health can take place. And that can be museums, it can be galleries, it can be orchestra houses. And so we on this platform are saying that we are all coming to the forefront. We're all saying that we are available as places for healing to take place. And I love to quote, oh God, the name of the quote escapes me, but my good friend Christopher Bailey, who you just heard from not so long ago, he uses it a lot, and it says that the arts, while the arts does not cure it does offer the opportunity for healing to take place. And I think that that is an important reminder for us today. I'm hoping that my tech team is all set up, but we would love to share a video with you. And the video actually shows the story of actually a previous fellow who was a childhood cancer survivor. I'll let the video do most of the talking.
Years ago, she was a patient on this ward.
Cancer was?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she drew this.
Sure.
Wow. This was her portrait. She drew 8 years
Why
ago.
on bed?
Why? Yeah. Because of Mr. Kule that comes around to encourage them and bring, you know, something good out of them.
Sure.
This was what she drew 8 years ago. And today she's a trained, she's a mode nurse.
Whoa, almost done.
Almost done. Wanted to go. So I told her already that she has a call to come and minister to these patients.
Yes.
To give them hope.
Interesting, I got to meet Oluchi here, that was about 8 years ago, right? And how many of you were here that time?
I can't remember, I think we were like
Three girls?
Yes.
Okay. How old were you there?
I was 14.
14, amazing. And then we had an arts program here for you guys then. How was that experience for you, being engaged in arts in the hospital? What was it like for you?
It was great and it was fun because we were bored. So like that program actually made us come out to the reception and it was fun and lively, like seeing your mates and you and everybody join.
Kind of socializing, right?
Yes.
And interacting, and then I saw your picture with all smiling and all of that.
I really enjoyed it. Just as you can see now, this actually made an impact. You can see what is right here is what is right here. Yes. So, from growing a nurse to becoming one, so it was actually an inspiration, like a great one.
You printed this 8 years ago.
I did.
During the art program with you.
I printed this and it's actually inspired me a lot. And as you can see, what is right here is what is standing before you right now.
Wow, amazing. So from being a childhood cancer survivor to becoming a nursing student and with the hope of becoming a practicing nurse. So why did you choose to be a nurse?
I actually chose to be a nurse because I saw how I wanted to be a savior to people, like to children living with cancer. Like I actually experienced it. Like you experiencing it alone is quite like it's actually something that you know how you actually felt there. So I experienced it and I saw how it was. And I told God that in my own way, I actually want to be able to just save people living with cancer, to save children, to at least try my own way, try my own best to encourage them and to tell them that cancer is actually something that is treatable. Yes, you can survive from cancer, be survivable, and you can also survive.
It has not been easy for them. It's not been easy. But when you come around and give them hope, it goes a long way. You are a warrior. You conquered. And I'm happy that you could still even relate somebody like you will make us, will give us that joy to put more effort in taking care of these patients, because it is not easy. But you coming around, giving them hope, will bring more joy, and they are, it's like you are shining a light in their pathway that can bring an everlasting joy.
Actually use this means as a means to encourage parents and children. They should not give up, because at the end of the day, then when I was still here, some parents abandon their children due to the expenses and everything. They feel that okay, there's nothing good that can come out. But I feel that this cancer thing can actually be cured, and parents should not give up. They should not give up. They should keep trusting on God in any way, like they can actually assist the child. They should, and I believe and I hope that everything will actually be fine, just like I am here present. Because nobody actually believed it. My mom will even tell me that at some point she felt like leaving me here and going home.
The way she was looking that time, there was no flesh again on her body. She was skinny, that to the extent that you will see all her bone, all her ribs, So people around us, even there are people that don't want even come close to us that particular time.
But at the end of the day, she actually struggled. My parents, my extended family, and everyone, they actually struggled. If it's financially, they tried their best. Emotionally, mentally, they actually supported, and here I am.
Wow, that's great. That's amazing. And it's great to see that you became what you painted.
Yes, I became what I painted, as you can see. Art is life, art is therapeutic, art is everything you can think of, art is inspiring.
It's been a wonderful day with Oluchi today, inspiring parents and children living with cancer at the pediatric ward of the Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Luke Yaraba. How was that experience been for you?
That's been great and emotional. Like everybody literally cried. I cried too.
Me too cried. I cried. God pray that God help those kids. God save them too.
That was so beautiful, and we pray for all the children suffering from cancer, and we also pray for all the parents going through this. We wish you healing and all the best. Next up, we have Dr. Yewande Okwele, who is a poet, a cultural producer, and a humanities specialist from the UK.
Hello. Thank you so much for inviting me. I've really enjoyed just listening and absorbing all the good work that you guys are doing. I've read about it, but listening and being part of today just makes it sink in. So, for example, my mother worked as a nurse at Luth in the 1970s, and it's something I've not thought about, but that story of the young girl that had cancer and came back with a image of what she projected to share with others is just what this is all about. So first of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Adekunle Adewale for inviting me to be part of this. I look forward to showing my little expertise and taking you on a journey about mindfulness. Sitting and listening to what everyone else has talked about just reiterated my own belief in the whole concept of mindfulness, because we need that mindfulness to really tap into all these good things around us. And everyone has access to it, just like poetry. I got into poetry because as an academic, I like the idea of engaging with the public in a very democratic way. The idea of someone being an expert and someone other being a non-expert has always been a bit problematic for me. So poetry gave me that bridge that I can talk about anything if I break it down to poetry and people can participate. Mindfulness, as it is in the word, to be mindful, is just a whole notion of time. How are we being in time, being in tune with time, being present and aware with time, which is moving, which is something that we're not taught. We're taught about time management. We know about time management. How do you manage your time to be productive? But how are we being in time to be fully present, to really enjoy the moment? And that's what mindfulness is about. So I've designed a poem, and I've designed an activity for us to be in time, in tune together. So this is like an embodied collective experience. Not everyone has the ability to paint and draw or has the time to paint and draw, but we all think, we all feel, and we all speak. We use language, and poetry is just condensed language. So what I'm interested in doing is writing poetry, but also reading poetry. As soon as I started reading poetry, I found a way of listening and understanding. Another thing about poetry, which is maybe not really fully appreciated, is poetry allows us different interpretations of things. So if we read and listen to poetry, there's something about having to listen to other people's points of view. And that in itself is a really good skill to cultivate. Because as we all know, sometimes there's this binary opposition where people think they're right. With poetry, everyone's right. And we can come together and appreciate other people's points of view. So those are the things that really draw me to poetry. And by inference, that helps with our own state of mind, our own well-being. I'm interested in well-being because, as we've noted, there's not enough facilities or resources for the population worldwide. So how can we be in a state where we prevent illness as much as possible? So today I have made a poem, and I'm going to start reading that poem. So one of the things I'd like you to do is listen and enjoy. And when I get to a particular part in the poem, I'm going to invite you to take part, but I'll tell you when we get to that. I always start my poetry with sound. So you're going to hear a sound. It's just a bell, but that just delineates the space that we're entering a different space in language. And I'm going to turn off my video because this is a listening experience. No time, no time, no time, no time, no time. Presence is the mirror of time gone by. Time, where have you gone? I just stepped out for a minute and my day was gone. Day done, day done, day done, day done. No time, no time, no time, no time. They say Spiral chronicles great against time. Gray's tentacles, memory turgid. Ivy vines, flex, foraging fingers, sticky, claw-like, Fierce time clingers. No time, no time, no time, no time. No time to rate as my heart irate begins to race. No time to feel roots and leaves. Smell the joys of verdant breeze. No time to be free. No time to be free. No time to be free, just to be me. Your masterful hands bring me to my knees. Drag through time like a babushka doll blue. Ravenous scroll, dainty layer unfurls. Stories millennia untold spread like mold. As moments blot and fold, the past takes hold. With seconds to spare, I find time to feel the pulse of my rage, my splintered spleen, my shimmering tear. Uncoil the coil, release the pus. My tongue bursts forth. SILENCE. Silence. Listening heart, slivers of truth appear before me. A symphony of emotions, euphoric high eagle wingspan, dank low in a valley without clothes. Heart-centered conversations. In the silhouette of time, I reclaim my why, embracing every moment with purpose and presence. Warm hands soothe eyes bright. Bonds of past constraint melt light. I see a path forward. Roads shimmer like gold, steadfast and glorious. Streets adorned with sandalwood and rose. Whisper, breathe, breathe, breathe into my soul. Let's breathe together. I invite you, if you so wish, to take part in this guided poetry reading. I'll guide you through a gentle breathing exercise. So I invite you to sit comfortably with your back supported. Relax with your hands resting on your knees if you can. And please don't do this if you're driving or operating any machinery. So let's breathe together. I'd like you to take in a deep breath and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your breath through your mouth. Try and release everything from your lungs. While you're breathing again, I want you to take a deep breath. And as you're breathing, you can feel your stomach extending out. That way it allows space for oxygen to go into your lungs. So let's do that again. Breathe in as much as you can. Hold and release. I'm counting us down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push out. Push as far as possible through your mouth. This is our final breath now. So let's see if we can take a very deep breath Sometimes we can feel the oxygen, our lungs go to our back. So let's see if we can imaginary breathe in our chest and our back full of oxygen. So in as much as possible and ready to release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. Well done. So now we go back to just breathing very gently, normally. And I'll finish the rest of the poem. Let's breathe together. With each breath, I release burdens of old, and in their place, newfound gratitude unfolds. For time is not my master, but a companion on my way, guides me towards purpose and pleasure in my days. Presence is the mirror of time. In this moment of clarity, I reclaim my spine, arm extended. I swish and sway in time, in tune with time. When you are pals with time, we have so much more. Embracing life's journey, moment by moment, no longer defined by what was or what could be. I am here, bam. I am now, busa. And I am free. Whispers in the land roar through bones, cascading cells. Fierce, we breathe. Fierce, we breathe. We become. And so it is so. Thank you. I'd like us to take 2 minutes to just reflect. We can either write about what came to our mind, what it is that we want to be mindful about. I wanted to be mindful about how many friends I had on WhatsApp. And that's one thing I decided to do at the end of last year. I wanted to be mindful of what time and the quality of time I spend with people. That's my own mindfulness journey. So I'm going to time us. I think we have more time than the 50 minutes I was allocated for us to actually be mindful and spend time reflecting. So we got 2 minutes to do that. And we can share our comments if we so wish in the chat, just a word or two to encourage other people. This is the whole idea of collective reading and listening. Well, thank you very much. And I hope this was interesting for you. We'll be doing a session where I'm going to deconstruct this poem and we can actually play around with the words and people write their own poetry. So thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you so much. That was actually great. Great for me as well, because obviously as compare, you've got all different things racing through your brain and you have to keep on schedule and remember the next person's name. But that really allowed me to slow down, to be present and to actually enjoy this opening ceremony. And what a great opening ceremony it's been so far. Just really enjoyed the words that we've heard, the videos we've watched, and that wonderful mindfulness exercise. I'm going to read just a few of the comments in the chat as well, just so that you know that people are they are here, they are with us. So I can see from Damilola Talabi, mindfulness is always a go-to to slow down and live in the moment. Love it. And Daniel Bacco, being mindful, present, and intentional. Lovely comment here from Joseph Ford. Thank you, Yewande. So important to take the time to slow down and breathe and sense that freedom can come in letting go of time as we know it. Oh, I love that, letting go of time as we know it. A few people spoke about things that they want to be mindful of. Just being mindful and grateful for loved ones, for the opportunity to experience life. I see our chair or Chagba also in the Ogaba, sorry, also in the comments there as well. And Jemima and Gulu, I was mindful of doing it for me as well as others. I usually do the same breathing exercise for my students and clients, and while breathing, I realized I don't do it enough for myself. I can actually relate. I used to do a lot of mindfulness and run workshops, and very, very recently realized that, wait, I also need to take care of myself. I also need to think about my mindfulness, not just as a tool for others, but definitely as a practice that I engage with as well in my own life. And so to move from being super, super chill now to being a little bit more up tempo, we're going to be inviting the National Troupe of Nigeria to perform for us at this opening ceremony. That was fantastic. We are so proud of our national troupe. Fantastic. This is the troupe that represents Nigeria globally, and just blown away by just the talent of all of them. And they will be joining us this afternoon, evening at the conference in Ife. So for those that will be there, it's going to be live, and I think that's going to be even more amazing to see live. From here on, we're going to be heading. So we've had different types of art forms represented here. We've had spoken word, we've had dance performance, we've even had some mindfulness practice here. And so from here on, we're going to be headed into the visual and sound arts. And we're going to be launching an exhibition by Adejuwon Adewale, a visual art and sound art exhibition. So I'm very, very excited that we are launching Adejuwon Adewale's Sound Art exhibition. Sound Art is an exhibition of digital artworks by 4-year-old Adejuwon Adewale, who is a Nigerian artist residing in Manchester, United Kingdom. Adejuwon had his first digital art exhibition in 2021. With over 40 works on display, and this here, his second exhibition. We're very, very fortunate that we are able to include that as part of this, the third edition of the National Arts and Health Week. Adejuwon's Sound Art is a collection of 40 abstract digital paintings filled with expression of light, contrasting colors, shapes, and movement. The show, titled Sound Art, reflects artistic creativity from a child's healthy and sound mind and beautiful soul, which, when viewed by visitors, reflects joy, happiness, and creative expression that promotes well-being. Adejuwon was inspired by sound and music, and alongside this collection that you're going to see today are a number of downloadable soundtracks. You'll be receiving the links to download that in the chat, and we'll probably add that as well to the website as well. And for those of you who are interested in how Adejuwon makes his works, they're created through the use of digital applications such as Symmetry and Music Paint. I think it's really lovely and just a testament to National Arts and Health Week that it is a truly intergenerational experience from makers to partakers, young and old. There's definitely something for everyone. What's exciting about each of the works is just a mix of colors and shapes. Today I was looking at images of the galaxy, and when I looked at these images as well, they just sparked so much resemblance just to the vastness of the galaxy. And it just allowed me to come into that space of feeling gratitude. Very, very grateful. I hope that viewing these images expands your mind to what you are able to create and also what your loved ones can create as well. Digital art is a great tool for young people learning about expressing themselves, but it's also something that through arts and medicine projects we've utilized with the elderly as well. The exhibition is going to be available to view in 3D format. We will be sending the link to the digital exhibition site. Also, it will be available to download as well. So for those of you who might be interested in purchasing and supporting this young artist, that's also something that will be available as well. So as you can see, it's working with different colors, and you can kind of see the inspiration of sound and how sound is influencing the way that the shapes are coming together. I think as parents as well, we should recognize that even a 4-year-old has the ability to produce meaningful work, and for the work that they produce to also inspire responses and reactions in people. The exhibition, as I mentioned, does feature 40 works, and it also features sound. So maybe I'll ask our technical team to play some of the sounds so you can hear just some of what you will be experiencing through those digital downloads. And as mentioned, you are free to download these. There's no copyright on them. They're free. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like everything that we've experienced today has just put me in this just elevated state. And I can see Adejuwon there. Let me add, oh, we've got to add Adejuwon to our spotlight. Adejuwon, hello. Oh, how are you? We enjoyed your art and your music. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Did you have fun making it?
Adejuwon, yeah, talk to everyone.
Hello.
Auntie's asking you. Say hello.
Did you have fun making your pictures and your music?
Yeah.
Yeah, we loved it. Everybody thinks that you're very, very talented, and it made us so happy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was fantastic. And how is it encouraging and fostering, the creativity in Adejuwon?
It was great.
I think he's very fascinated by the world of technology, sound and music. And, when he started producing even sound, I was amazed what he could do with iPad, right? Sometimes we see children, using technology in different ways, but again, he has been able to find, something, a bit of a connection with himself and being able to express himself all day today. He has been also making more music. And I think it's just very interesting to see how he has continued to leverage the world of technology to, again, create body of works. Even some of the work that you're seeing there as well, a producer, it will sing and produce. It will sing, it will produce. So what you're saying is a response to some of his booming and sound and expression from his voice, right? So yeah, we will be sharing the 3D space for his exhibition. We'll drop it in the chat, and also the PDF file, the link to it, the entire body of work that we shared, we'll drop it. You can download it. And if you would love to support him, you can just email us and then we can just talk about it. By one, again, we kind of like been intentional about teaching children about entrepreneurship. He's 4 years old, and so education is not just about speaking good English and living in poverty. It's about being empowered, even being able to create and being able to express yourself in a way that supports your mental health. So for Adejuwon, art is very, very key. It's very, very important for him in the way he expresses himself. But thinking about the dimension of self-independent, self-reliance, and empowerment, entrepreneurship through the lens of art and creative engagement. So we're doing our best to just kind of encourage him. So if anybody here would love to encourage him as well, we'll drop his PDF brochure in the chat. You can reach out to us, and then thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's wonderful that you're supporting his artistic talents. And of course, we were joined by the Minister of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy. So it's important for us to recognize that the arts is also a tool for economical development. And actually, that is a pillar of health as well. Let me see if we can hand over to my compare. I think she just needs to be made co-host if that's possible. And then we will continue with the program.
She's a co-host now, so she can actually unmute herself.
Hello. Hi again. Hope everyone's enjoying the lineup, the speakers, performances. Everything has been beautiful. At this point, I would like to invite Haja Kultime Bulama, who is the Artistic Director of the National Troupe of Nigeria, for the closing remarks. She is a phenomenal woman with a vast pool of knowledge in the arts. She's won awards locally, internationally, and here she is. Apologies for the background noise.
Oh, we can't hear you. I think you're still on mute.
Yes, hello everyone. Yeah, my Honorable Minister, Barrister Hannatu Musa Musawa, Honorable Minister of Health, Professor Mohammed Pate, my good friend, Mr. Kule Adewale, founder of the National Art Health Week, Nigeria, esteemed participants, ladies and gentlemen. I wish to congratulate the organizers of the National Arts and Health Week Nigeria on the successful opening of the 3rd edition. I equally congratulate my Honorable Minister of Arts, Culture, and the Creative Economy for the worthwhile partnership of our dear ministry and the organizers. As we draw the curtains of this remarkable opening ceremony of the National Arts in Health Week Nigeria, let us carry forth the melodies of creativity and the brush strokes of inspiration ignited here today. Under the guided in light of the Honorable Minister of Arts, Culture, and the Creative Economy, we have embarked on a journey where art intertwines seamlessly with the healing essence of health. Today, we have not only celebrated the beauty of artistic expression, but also acknowledged the vital roles that arts play in fostering well-being and healing with our communities. Through music, dance, drama, and the visual arts, the transformative power of creativity is promoting physical, mental, and emotional wellness is being harnessed. The performances by the National Troupe of Nigeria and other performances viewed here, especially by our 4-year-old Adejuwon, captivated our senses, but have also underscored the profound impact that the arts can have on our health, from reducing stress and anxiety to enhancing cognitive function and fostering social connection. The art serves as a powerful tool for holistic healing and
I think we're all used to live events, recognizing that these things happen. As soon as we get, we can get the video back up, we'll allow her to finish her remarks. But maybe in the meanwhile, can I invite our technical team to play a video?
Hi, my name is Kunle Adewale. I'm a visual artist based in the United Kingdom. I invite all of you across Nigeria to join us for the National Art in Health Week, starting from May 6th to May 12th. Across the state in Nigeria, in Abuja, in Lagos State, in Oyo State, in Ondo State, all over Nigeria, there's going to be art in health activations, art therapy program, art engagement in hospices, art engagement in hospital. There's going to be conference, there's going to be workshop sessions, master classes. Join us for this third edition.
On behalf of the Diasporans for Arts and Health in Nigeria, hi, my name is Femi Solo Johnson, and I am a second-year family medicine physician resident in St. Petersburg, Florida. I have the pleasure of starting the Arts and Medicine cart at my hospital that allows patients the opportunity to participate in art therapy while they're in hospital. I just wanted to congratulate Nigeria on the third edition of the Arts and Health Week. It's a much-needed topic of discussion, and I'm so happy we're able to touch lives all over the world. Recognizing the importance of arts in medicine is extremely important. As providers, we have to utilize all of the tools and resources to make sure our patients have the best opportunity to heal. I believe that admiration and creation can make you a better person. We all know the science behind it. We know participating in art therapy can decrease your cortisol levels, can decrease your heart rate. I think giving patients the power to self-express is extremely important. Letting them know that they are in control of their health is why I do what I do. Something as simple as art therapy can make a huge difference, and us recognizing the importance is the first step.
Hi everyone, my name is Garly Gigi Tanya Briggs. I am a professional dancer, choreographer, fitness trainer, as well as a certified health and wellness coach and business consultant. And I am based in Chicago, Illinois, in the USA. I wanted to congratulate Nigeria on the third edition. Art making is so significant to just overall health and wellness and health, behavioral health and all aspects of health, because it is a natural God-given healing tool and ability that everyone can tap into, whether you are born with it or you learn it throughout life. And it's such a powerful healing tool. So I specifically am an advocate for dance and performing arts and movement arts as a means of healing. And I just wanted to say I am thankful for this opportunity to just congratulate you all. Take care.
Hello, my name is Dr. Uzoma Kawamba, and I'm really excited to congratulate Nigeria on the third edition of the National Arts and Health Week on behalf of the Diasporans for Arts and Health in Nigeria. I currently live in the San Francisco Bay Area, United States of America, and I'm an assistant professor at the College of Nursing, where I teach community and public health nursing. I'm also a researcher, creator, an artist, storyteller, and an overall advocate for the use of our indigenous healing arts to enhance our well-being. Art making is one of the most underrated tools that affects our health. It's a forgotten practice, particularly in healthcare. And I look forward to the time when it's just going to be what we prescribe and how we engage with patients and overall community members. Thank you.
It's so great that the diasporans are also, supporting the work that's taking place here today with us. I think I saw that Gigi is also here joining us. I'd love to ask her to maybe say a few words if possible.
Okay, can everyone hear me? All right. Hello, everyone. Great day. It is morning time here in Chicago in the US. But I wanted to just say thank you so much, Kunle, and just everyone on the team. And congrats, Nigeria, again, as a Nigerian American born and raised here, but having my roots also in Nigeria. I just want to say how it is transcending across the globe. And so we are doing the work here, and I am just so grateful for everyone that's doing the work to bring all different alternatives and ways of healing through the arts and through every form of artistic expression, because humanity needs it. Thank you again. Congrats, everyone. Have a wonderful Arts and Health Week, and I'm just really excited to stay connected with everyone. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Gigi. Thank you. Thank you for joining us as well. Obviously, I know that it is an early one. It is an early one. But we're actually coming to the close of this, our opening program, but there's still so much more happening today. At 4:30, there is a conversation, Art and Health Cafe. It's a roundtable discussion, Nigerian Art Therapy Exchange. It was a Nigerian Arts Exchange therapy program in Italy around music, dance, visual arts, and which was a triad approach to well-being. And so that panel will have Dr. Olokodana James Oluwatoyin, Dr. John Adenle, Dr. Florence Nweke, and Dr. Yewande Okunleye, who we heard from earlier. And I know many of us enjoyed that session. So if you want to deep dive into some of her practice, that's definitely worth attending. And that's at 4:30. And I believe you can still use this link. Or just if it's a different link, I'll ask the tech to put that into the chat. But I believe you can use this link to be able to engage with that.
It's a different link. It's a different link. Yeah.
There you go. So we'll make sure that link is in the chat so that you can all register for that. And then we also have the live conversation that's taking place on arts and the environment, which is a conference, and that's led by our chair for Southwest, which is Dotun Popola. I hope I've been able to get all of our announcements, but if there are any more, please do let me know so that we can get that out to everybody. I hope that everybody's enjoyed this. Like we said, we will be sharing the link for the 3D exhibition, the sound, so you can download that, some links to register for the rest of the events. There's also a steering committee meeting for Nigerian National Orchestra for Music and Health, which we're very excited about. During COVID, our orchestra played in some of the isolation centers. Last year, I was fortunate to be part of the event at the neuropsychiatric ward as well, with the arts and medicine orchestra as well. So it's nice to have a steering committee for a national orchestra for music and health, knowing that this steering committee is also being launched. And I can see such amazing people who I've worked with previously, Dr. Fakile, for instance, Peter, and Hajia Katumi as well. I don't know if she was able to join, maybe to say some of her words, but I want to make sure, she is on, so maybe we could just have the last few words from her, and then I want to invite everybody to switch on their cameras so that we can mark this occasion with a picture as well. So I'm going to invite Hajia Katumi just to do the closing remarks, and then we will then take a group shots. I want to see everybody's pretty faces.
Hello once again. I apologize for that abrupt interruption due to bad network. I was just concluding my closing remarks and I was saying, as we step forward into the unfolding carpets of this endeavor, let us remember that art transcends boundaries, heals wounds, and ignites the spirit. Let us harness the transformative power of creativity to promote health, well-being, and unity within our society. May the echoes of today's festivities resonate in our hearts and communities, inspiring us to embrace the symbolic relationship between art and health. Together, let us pave the way for a future where creativity thrives and well-being flourishes. I wish us all success in the lineup of other activities for the rest of the week. Let the harmonies of arts and health continue to resonate across our nation. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What a wonderful way to close this afternoon's event, the opening ceremony of National Arts and Health Week 2024. It's amazing that we're on this third edition and we're just getting started. So it's very, very exciting. So I want to wish everybody an amazing day and an amazing rest of the week as well. We're looking forward to that different activations taking place. If you join, we'll drop the website in the link so that you can sign up for the different events that are happening live, virtually. Look for things that are happening around you. Look for things that are happening virtually as well. Get involved as well. I think it's important to say that National